It's been an hour, but don't worry, we haven't gone anywhere. Welcome back to Season 3, Week 11 of Rocket League here on EGF. If you're just joining us, my name is Warren Jungle Got Hammond, joined by none other than Quantum Deathcat. How you feeling after that extended break? Ready to jump back into some action?
Rejuvenated. That's what I'll say. Some food in my stomach, some
Yeah,
water down my
same.
throat,
Yeah,
and
same.
well hydrated and ready to go for two great matches. The first of which will be Butler and Seton Hall.
Yeah, now I took a look at these teams' standings just a moment ago, and Seton Hall sitting in sixth place right now with an 8-2 record, versus Butler sitting in ninth place with a 7-3. So I think, we thought that last matchup was going to be a close one for us, but I think this one, and last match wasn't. Granted, DePaul University really showed us a lot of stuff that we weren't expecting, but this one, I really think could go the distance once again.
I definitely think so as well. Again, a tight match could be incoming here just as much as someone could come in with a surprise, right? Someone suddenly, I don't know, in the last 2 weeks got really, really good at the game really, really quickly. They figured out how to turn their offense into what we saw earlier on with DePaul, and maybe we could just see some back and forth great passing plays out of one of these two teams that overwhelms the defense of the other.
Yeah, we certainly could. Now, both of these teams, like I said, they have a fairly substantial winning record. But looking at recent history, Seton Hall has taken one loss since the winter break. Um,
What
Against
was
St.
it?
John's, but that might have actually been a DQ. I'm trying to look at the or rather an FF.
Yeah.
Um, Against St. John's. I'm not entirely sure if I'm reading this correctly, but regardless, both of them really showing a lot of prowess, at least recently, right? Their wins have come handily, like as the season has gone. Butler only took losses at the very beginning of the season. One against Villanova, as a matter of fact, who
Oh,
we just saw play.
yeah. So maybe we could see a very tight game here, or we could see both sides maybe a bit of struggles, or we could see both of them really come in and shine through. At this point in time, a Butler loss to Villanova doesn't mean too much, right? Because the
Right.
team could be built different. They could have brought in a, a sub or two or even three for that match against Villanova. They could have possibly just not had the chemistry that they do now.
Right.
It's very possible that there's many differences that you can have. Same thing with Seton Hall losing to St. John's. Could be a forfeit.
Hmm.
Could be could be a roster change that they just couldn't deal with at all during that game, and it really overwhelmed them up against St. John. And so we don't know exactly, right? We weren't there.
Right.
Sadly, we should really be doing more together, right? No.
I know we should, QDC. I love casting with you, my friend. Now, one thing I looked back and Seton Hall's record.
Teams, to be fair.
Yes.
Both teams have shown flashes, more so Seton Hall than Butler, but Butler have shown flashes, and that's the important part. You see
Yes.
the players have there's something there, right? Game number one doesn't exactly show up to win the game, but it is there. And as the shots are 11-2, right? You could say,
Right.
oh, Seton Hall definitely just decimated. They came in, they knew exactly what they were doing. It felt pretty more equal than that, but it's really the hot potato plays from Butler that really cost them.
Yeah, it seemed to be that, like, every time Butler had an opportunity, it was really just on a breakaway, like you said, from one individual player. The rest of the team wasn't there to really follow up on what the breakaway player had. And so that, while it can result in a goal every now and then, it shouldn't, I think, be your primary mode of operation. And not saying that that's what Butler's usually trying for, just saying that Seton Hall is outplaying them a little bit at the moment.
Yeah. Not driving circles, right? But
Exactly.
definitely circling them in, I will say.
Yeah, that's a good way. That's a good way of putting it. Brief aside, this was told to me by my producer just a few minutes ago. 2004, the year I graduated from college, was literally the year our producer was born. So he put that note up there, and I had to laugh when he did. And glad I got to mention it. As we're heading into this second game right now, kickoff on the way. Fro's going to come away with early control, but it's going to be Kai denying them an opportunity to really get much going from it. In fact, Kai's going to pick it up for Butler, see if they can send it back down towards Seton Hall's side of the field, but it's actually gonna go that way as Kai picks it up. But the ball's really just ping-ponging at the midline at the moment. Now Stokely has an opportunity to get it towards Butler's side of the field. There's gonna be a center. Can Tone make anything of it? Not this time around.
4 minutes 30 seconds into game number 2 here. When we see some nice little acrobatics here out of Froze. A little bit of tap dancing, if you will. And look at this, the athleticism. Well, not really athleticism, but it looks like athleticism, right? That's exactly what we would call it.
It's absolutely athleticism. I think it is. Oh, look at that! Speaking of athleticism, Froze was just in control there for every single moment. I mean, look how they beautifully set themselves up. All three defenders of Butler couldn't do a thing.
No, all three of them were on that same wall, and miscommunication leads to the triple commit at that point. And yeah, that's what happens when your rotations just take a weird line, and that's, oh, it could be all undone here. No, stopped by Froze. Great save there. All that said, though, great start for Seton Hall, and again, just some miscommunication on the side of Butler. They're not playing badly. It's just that one miscommunication is leading to mistakes like this that they aren't being forced to do, right? But they're forcing upon themselves.
What a pinch coming out from Butler University. That was an absolutely beautiful one. Just shot it straight towards the goal. Wasn't able to go in, but I like that play coming out from Butler. They're looking a little bit stronger in this second game here. They seem to be getting their rotations now under control a little bit more. We're a minute and a half in. Seton Hall with a 1-point advantage. Opportunity here for them, but it's going to be denied by Kai. Bro's going to keep it in play, though, for Seton Hall. Going off the wall at the moment, looking for an opportunity here. Tone going to send it into the corner. Tries to pinch it out for an opportunity to center it, but it's not going to be there this time around. Kai now with a breakaway like we've seen before. Can he do anything with it? Not this time around. It is going to... Oh, Kai has the ball back over on Seton Hall's side of the field. And Ham, can they make something of it? They're going to go for a pinch off the back wall. Munch is in position, but the 50 going to go the way of Froze and sending her careening off the wall rather than towards the goal. Now Froze with an opportunity, passes it to Stokely, but Kai's going to be there to disrupt it. Once again, in the air this time around. Munch looking again to try and clear it for Butler University, but oh, nice demo coming in.
Beautiful demo halfway through this game. Lots of back and forth at this point, and Butler definitely showing up when the communication is great and crisp. You could definitely tell that they are on par at the most part, as Stokely makes me want to eat my words here, because that's some great Rocket League. But of course, I stand by what I said.
Oh, yeah, no, I think Butler University really doing a much better job this time around. Seton Hall just outplaying them slightly at the moment. Fro's going to come away with a success off the kickoff, but it's going to go over to Munch. Going to try and center it for their team, but they're going to be denied by one of the members of Seton Hall. Kai once again picks it up, but it's going to be Tone with a little aerial maneuver in the air to try and keep it under control. Shot comes in, not going to be on target this time around for Seton Hall, but certainly making Butler University shaking their boots a little bit.
Now less than 2 minutes left on this clock, and it's great out of Seton Hall so far. 8 minutes been played, 5 goals on there, and sadly, none on the side of Butler, and that nearly goes to 6 for Seton Hall so far this series. Let's see if they can continue on that upward trend. On the same side, though, of that coin, Butler would like to score their first goal of the series and maybe bring us to even overtime if they can find 2.
Absolutely, but look at that beautiful play coming in from Stokely. Dunks it in right over the top.
That is a nice little pop-up, but nothing Munch can really do. Just doesn't have the speed because he doesn't go for the double tap aerial there, and it just
Yeah.
doesn't give him enough speed. But of course, because he's in tight corners, right, he doesn't want to do that because or else he probably overshoots that ball. So,
Look at that. Oh my
beautiful.
God.
That is a beautiful play.
Yeah, that was an excellent read coming out from Butler University as well to deny that opportunity from Seton Hall. Sitting at another 3-0 score line right now. Butler really needs to try and find some offense here. Their defense hasn't been bad at all, but their offense really needs to come alive. Stokely off the backboard, going to look for a pass to one of his teammates. Not going to happen this time around. The save in from Ham once again. Kai now with an opportunity, looking to get it into Seton Hall's goal, but just goes a little bit high. And the rebound coming out from Stokely. That's going to extend Seton Hall's lead to 4 with 45 seconds left to go.
Oh man, that's triple commit on the offense by Butler. And of course, they need to go for it, right? They're down by 3. Pull the goalie, go full offense, right? And that's exactly what they did. They nearly score off of it, but the bounce off the back wall really screws them over there, and that allows for Seton Hall really to put this one away.
Yeah, it certainly does. 30 seconds left to go. This one is basically over once again. Of course, I don't want to eat my words. There could be a dramatic comeback from Butler University, but it's not looking like it's in the cards right now. They're going to have to wait until game 3 to try and come back. 20 seconds left to go. Munch has an opportunity. Kai looking to maybe make something of it, but it's going to be denied by Tone. Rose now looking to try and pick it up in the midfield, but it's going to go by them. Going to let one of their other teammates pick it up instead. Kai now off the backboard. Going to drive it down the wall, see if they can make something of it here, but it's going to be froze to deny it. 1 second left to go. And that's going to be our second game between Seton Hall and Butler in the books.
Yeah, Butler, I don't think that that's representative of how good their offense has been, right? Again, they allow 11 shots on net. Most of these are not on net, though 4 of those 11 shots are off the post or a little bit upstairs. So it's not exactly 11 shots against, but same thing on their side, right? All their shots are practically off the post themselves, and it's led them to not score a single goal so far this series, even though they've been playing actually pretty decent on offense.
Yeah, they really have been. It's been it's been interesting watching that. Like they seem to have like half the game down. I feel like at the moment they just need to get the other half in. And as we head into game 3, we're going to see if they can do just that. A reverse sweep, absolutely not out of the question. But we need to see Butler University come onto the scoreboard. Nice flip result there from Stokely, but the aerial contest going to be successful from Butler's side. Tone now trying to drive the ball down towards Butler's side of the field. Going to get the pinch off the wall. Going to set it up beautifully for Froze. Going to be denied, though, by Kai. The pass goes a little bit high. Tone, once again, trying to clear it again for Seton Hall University. Going to be picked up in the midfield by Munch and Enham. They're going to be able to keep the ball successfully out of Seton Hall's hands, but at the moment, they're having a hard time driving it down towards Seton Hall's side of the field. They have that opportunity now, but Stokely's going to deny it once again with some beautiful aerial maneuvers. Tone picks it up. It's going to be denied by Kai. Excellent defensive play right there from Butler. 45 seconds into this match, still 0-0.
Oh man, 4 minutes into this game number 3. Let's see if they can find their first goal here on the side of Butler. Though right now they're shutting down everything on their defensive half. Because for a good offense, you need a good defense first and foremost. And right now it is active. Great defense right now.
Yeah, there really is. Butler is certainly clogging things up for Seton Hall quite a bit right now. They haven't had the same kind of success they've had in the past 2 games. Much with an opportunity, just goes wide. Beautiful shot there, but just not going to be in the cards this time around for Butler University. If they can get more plays out like that, something's going to go in sooner or later.
Eventually something will go in, but at the current moment, it's just not happening. Still 0-0 though, nearly 2 minutes into this 3rd game, which is really good on the side of Butler. Shows that they're playing great midfield and defensive presence. They just need the offense now to click.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. If they can make that happen, then they can certainly come back in the series. And Enham has an opportunity for it, going to bounce it off the backboard, looking to maybe pass it to somebody. Munch was there, but just a little bit too late to make anything of it. Double demo coming in. This is a huge opportunity for Seton Hall. Shot goes in, and Tone scores, taking us to 1-0, just about halfway through this third and potentially final game.
Yeah, wonderful little goal there, and it's a nice threading the needle between two defenders there. 1-0 here for Seton Hall. They've started another game with the first goal. In fact, they have scored the only goals so far this series. But can Munch change that there with a nice little flip reset?
Yes,
down to his teammate. Cam finds it. Great job there by Munch. Look at this. Off the back wall and frozen in place. And remember what I said earlier on in the day about staying in the net, not moving. It's a dangerous game. You need to predict where the ball is going to be, where the ball is going to go. And if you don't, the ball will be faster than you.
That it certainly will. And another opportunity for Seton Hall, though. They're not going to be content to be tied here. Now we are up 2-1. Seton Hall versus Butler University.
3 goals in 15 seconds here. And this is just a flurry of goals. Where's the defense gone on both sides? It's just
right?
disappeared for these last 15 seconds. And then it's probably just going to go back to normal as it has been for the entirety rest of the series.
Yeah, it certainly could. Opportunity here for Seton Hall once again. Going to be denied by Munch, though. Excellent defensive play by that Butler University phenom right there. Kai going to be able to get it down towards Seton Hall side of the field, but it's going to be denied once again. It's going to be brought back over towards Butler. Tone now looking for an opportunity here. Nice little stop right there. Faked out some of the members of Butler for a moment. Not going to be able to get much from it, though, in terms of value at the moment. Stokely looking for an arrow contest, but it's going to go the way of Munch. Tone now looking to drive the ball back down towards Butler's side of the field, but Butler doing a great job of keeping the threat on Seton Hall. Now we're going to see a breakaway opportunity here, but Munch is going to be able to... Oh! Stokely with a goal. Unfortunate for Munch.
Oh, no. That just takes a weird bounce off the back wall. Look at this. He expects this to hit the little lip there and to bounce up in the air. Sadly, it goes off the flat wall, hits off the side of his car, and just a floater into the net, and all you can do is watch.
Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunate there for them. But that's the way this game goes, and it is going full steam now for Seton Hall. They want to put the nail in this coffin. They want to send this one home and take the dub as quick as they can. Beautiful play from Stokely.
This is another series where we imagined that this would be tighter than it really was. And at this point, Butler, despite how good they've been playing, they've only been allowed to score 1 goal. And I mean, they've had more own goals than goals for at this point. So it's really sad to see that they could not have shown us their full potential up against Seton Hall, who at this point are just styling on top of them.
Was this a triple tap? Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. Beautiful play there from Stokely. Gotta love to see things like that. That was just fantastic. Kickoff once again, 1.5 minutes left to go, but Seton Hall has reached that 4-goal marker now, which can be it can be next to impossible to overcome. 5-1 right now, the score line. Little over a minute. The ball once again on Butler's side of the field, and Seton Hall not letting up any pressure right now. Munch with an opportunity, but it's going to be denied by Tone. Again by Tone, keeping it in favor of Seton Hall. The ball control here coming out from Tone has just been tremendous. Center going to come in. Is there an opportunity? Yes, there is. Froze going to increase the lead to 5 now for Seton Hall.
Oh, Froze gets that nice little double tap there and then gets run over by Stokely. But because of that hit, they run into Munch and Kai, and the 4-man pileup stops this from getting stopped. And it's one of the weirdest goals you'll ever see.
Yeah, that was interesting for sure. Gonna come away with Butler University on the advantage off of a kickoff fake coming from Seton Hall. Now Stokely looking for an opportunity here, but defenders from Butler gonna be there. Doubled up actually on the ball for a moment. Stokely now with an opportunity to try and make something happen, looking for a flip reset here. Oh my gosh! Beautiful play! Fakes the shot, goes for the pass off the backboard, finished off by one of their teammates.
Oh no, Juggle, look what the score is. I don't mean to cause any harm towards Butler fans at this point, but this is the wonderful Brazil scoreline that we love to talk about.
It absolutely is. 30 seconds left to go. Stokely again with the ball looking for the flipped reset. 50 going to go the way of Kaido. Going to disrupt that possession for the moment. Munch now looking to try and clear it. 16 seconds left to go. All that Butler University can really do at this point is to play for some pride. See if they can take another goal off of Seton Hall. Demo's going to come in on Menham, though. That's going to make it a lot more difficult. They have Respawned looking to deny another opportunity. 3 seconds left to go, and Seton Hall almost comes away with another goal. They just have to ground it. This game is over. Seton Hall University 3-0 over Butler.
Yeah, it was a lot closer than the score indicates, I will say. Seton Hall, though, really good team, and they just stopped Butler at every single opportunity they got. Listen, 11 shots first game, 11 shots the second game, 15 shots the third game. They really came out offensively. They were in the offensive zone a lot more than Butler were. Whenever Butler got out, the offensive plays turned into defensive, great team plays. And just as they were doing it on offense, they were doing these team passes and these wonderful rotations on defense as well. There was no complaining on my end out of Seton Hall. There is nothing that I could pinpoint and say, you messed that up within this 15-minute series.
Yeah, they played a tremendous game. They really did. They kept they tightened the thumb screws on Butler University from the word go. Butler really wasn't able to find any crack in the armor of the Seton Hall defense. They did let a couple in, but I mean, compared to the number that Seton Hall scored, it was paltry in comparison. But once again, Butler, a tremendous team. They're unfortunately going to go to a 7-4 record now. Seton improves to 9-2, firmly establishing themselves in the upper echelons of this EGF tournament.
But looking at Butler, I think they'll have many more wins to come in the future. I don't think that this game should really let them down at
No,
any
me
point
either.
in time. Seton Hall played great, possibly out of their league for the current moment, right? It's the same thing as a UTA or RIT game. And speaking of which, that's the upcoming match.
That it is. We are going to throw it to a short break, see if we can get an interview in here for you with somebody from Seton Hall. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. After a convincing 3-0, Seton Hall University coming up against Butler, we've got Froze, one of the phenoms from said university, here with us for an interview. Congratulations, first off, on your win.
Thank you, man. It's great to be here.
Now, I want to know this series had the potential, I think, to really be a close one, but you were able to shut them out the first two games, only allowing one goal in. What did you all do to prepare for this game? Did you have anything specifically you were doing in order to go up against Butler, who has another very good record as well?
Well, I mean, we've been doing a lot of replay review, and we tried to take what we've been seeing we need to work on and actually work on it in our practices and such. So we've been doing that and picking up our rotations overall, and that really helped us against Butler.
Gotcha, gotcha. And I understand too that you all were coming off a pretty big win actually yesterday. Got a little bit of a momentum, I think, behind you off of that. Could you tell us a little bit about that as well?
Yeah, so yesterday we played Virginia Tech for the official CRL league, and we reverse swept them on the main Rocket League team or main Rocket League stream. So that was pretty great to come into this game with that momentum.
Absolutely. That'll certainly give you quite a lift in spirits. And the mental can be such an important part of really any game in esports, especially Rocket League. Now, looking forward, do you have your eyes set on any team coming up that you're really looking forward to playing, or that you think could be an especially difficult challenge for you?
I mean, personally, we take every team the same. We view every team as like if it's like the best team in the league. So, not really any team specifically. We just want to go out there and win out the rest of our games. So, yeah.
Well, of course, you can't do it alone, right? Your teammates putting in the work as well for sure. How much time you guys just practice together? Because it seems like you guys definitely have your chemistry down pat.
Yeah, I mean, almost every day we get in here, get in the lab for at least a few hours to go over replays and just play together overall, just calming with each other. So, a lot of hours of practice, a lot of scrims, a lot of different leagues that we're in. So, it's a lot of work to get this chemistry down. So, we're proud of it.
Sounds all great and well. Do you have anyone to shout out then before we do go off for just a little bit before our next match?
Yeah, shout out to my team, my parents, and specifically Victor for getting us back in EGF. So,
Nice.
It
Well,
is
we are very, very happy to have you here with us. Congratulations once again. Good luck to you in the rest of the season as well.
thank you. I appreciate it.
You bet. All right, we're going to throw it to a quick break, but don't go anywhere. We've got another game coming up for you right on the heels of this one. Promise there's not going to be an hour break this time, just a few short minutes. See you all very soon.